All right, pilots, here we go. Arm them up.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
All right, here we go. We are off. This is that elimination round. Yeah, so this is no longer being live streamed. It's now a video that will be uploaded. So hopefully the bit rate's better and just a better viewing experience for everybody. But yeah, you got to hear it later. So thanks for checking this out. But in this race right now, we've got 4 pilots. It looks like, let's see, J Rice. Oh, man, they're actually all just absolutely together. Yeah, J Rice might be in the lead. Let's see when the flag gate. No, ADK is in the lead right now. Yeah, they're so close. So it's anybody. Yeah, Desert Rat had some problems in the tree. Yep. Oh yeah.
Hello. Oh, there we go. ADK bringing it up to the canopy with J Rice close behind, then Dylan. But Desert Rat not far out. He had a slight mistake, but he's already made his way back into it. ADK, first one out of the clapper. Then J Rice. Dylan still working on it. ADK into the final split S, 180. Looking for that final gate. It's still pretty dark out there in the shadows, but he's making his way down the Tesla quarter mile, followed by J Rice, then Dylan, then Desert Rat.
ADK
Let's see the split. That's a 0.69 second
Wow.
split between 1 and 2.
Daikon lap 1 and 3rd.
Third place, about
Desert Rat
2.9
lap 1 and
seconds back
4th.
behind second place. So he's
60
going to have some
seconds
work to do if
remaining.
he wants to get. Is this a consolation bracket?
It is, yeah,
So
so-
he's got to make it up to second place. Oh, ADK out in first, making some mistakes. Get passed by J Rice. And he's now
Wow.
in third. Dylan now in second place.
Pushing up.
J Rice up to the stairway to heaven, bringing around the tree. Dylan up. ADK up. They're just
30
going to have to keep
seconds
it through.
remaining.
Keep it smooth. Keep it smooth. Into the 4-gate section. Oh, my gosh. ADK right on his tail.
I'm wondering if some of the...
Oh,
no, Dylan gets it wrong.
wrong.
An absolute battle here between all the pilots.
But J Rice.
10 seconds
Freedom
remaining.
Gate. Clapper. ADK might. Oh, he was going for first place. He had the pace. Yeah, Dylan,
Finish your
ADK
lap
had to
and
turn
then
around
land.
on the clapper and get it right, and that
Yep.
gave Dylan the time to make it past him. So he's got to keep it smooth here, looking for that final gate, bringing it down the quarter mile.
Wow.
He might end up in second.
ADK finished in first.
Delete that
Oh,
last.
yeah.
J Rice finished
There we
in
There was a
go.
bad
That's
lap.
J Rice first.
Daikon finished in
Daikon
third.
second. ADK third. What a battle.
Desert Rat
Yeah,
finished
they
in
made it
4th.
hard to commentate.
That was insane. What a battle and absolute epic race. So many lead changes and
Next
stoked
up, round 2, race
for the
8.
pilots that are moving
with
on
Alex
now.
FPV on R1.
This is going to push
Mondo
us.
on R3.
This is going to push us into our winner bracket rounds. This is Alex FPV on race band 1, Mondo on race band 3, Joe Mama on race band 6, and Inem Grower on race band 8. There's a link in the description to 533. If you want to get the fastest parts on their site, you have to click and use that link. I am lying to you, but yeah, so big time shout out to Tattu. We've been giving away Tattu batteries all weekend, which is phenomenal. And then HQ sent a gigantic box of props. Everyone's had free props this weekend, so that's super cool too. I think not sure where the stock is at, but there was a good amount of them in there. So big time shout out to Zong at HQ. You know, any spec racing, we've kind of decided that definitely one thing that's going to have to be one and only is going to be a prop. And at this point, it's still HQ because they're just such a phenomenal supporter of drone racing. So big time shout out to those guys. All right, pilots, any objections? Thumbs up for good video. Pilots, any objections? All right, arm them up. We're going live on the tone, racing to 2 laps.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
When they are off, these launches have sounded so crazy. Alex FPV and Mondo, Joe Mama, and Grower trying to see who's going to keep in the winner's bracket and who's going to end up down in the consolation bracket. And Mondo is quick to be on his lid. So that puts him behind a little bit. Alex FPV is having some poor video, but he's staying in it here. Joe Mama, I got the Rainbow Road of Death for Joe Mama. So Alex FPV and Grower now pushing 1 and 2. Mondo with his early mistake is going to mean that he's going to have to really catch up quite a bit to be in the contention. But right now we've got Grower going through Matt's boobs into the Taste of Freedom section, Chief exiting the Taste of Freedom section, and Mondo is heading into the Corkscrew and Matt's boobs section. That kind of gives you an idea of where the running order is at the moment. But these pilots are pushing. It's anyone's game still because this track is difficult. I've gotten lost so many times and hit so many things. So until it's over, it's anyone's game here. And right now, Alex FPV on the Tesla quarter mile. Oh!
Alex FPV lap 1 in first.
And yard sells it into the
NM
finish
Shore
gate. So
lap 1 in
Mondo, that
second.
puts Mondo, if he can finish this lap, Mondo is going to be moving forward in the winner's bracket. That puts Alex FPV in the loser's bracket
Mondo
with his
lap 1 in
fellow
third.
DRL pilot, Amari. So absolute
60
carnage. It's
seconds
going to be interesting
remaining.
to see where that new Tech Drones parts are at the moment, if they are still together or not. That was definitely a durability test for that one. Grower just out here doing his own thing. Both pilots have advanced further than any other pilot on the track, so it is just house money right now. Fun flying. Practice session for these two guys. Oh, Mondo gets it a little bit wrong in some of the trees, but like I said, it doesn't matter. Super excited for these two that have been partners helping with this live stream this
30
weekend,
seconds
and
remaining.
huge shout out to them, which I would have loved to have seen any one of these 4 pilots do well in this heat, but it's cool to see those two. So into the sketchy gate for Grower, into the clapper, and wham bam, he is through that one. Gonna finish up this lap here. 1 gate to go.
10 seconds remaining.
And who can hit the timing gate harder, NM Grower or Alex? Let's find out. Just kidding.
NM Shore finished in
There
first.
he is. Mondo finishing up his
Finish
lap
your
now.
lap and then land.
Wow, like a phoenix from the ashes. He thought he was going to that loser's bracket, but no, sirree.
Mondo finished in second.
He is able to finish. And we'll let Joe Mama and Alex pick up those drones and move on to the next heat.
Race over.
Channels, Amari, R1, Shames, R3, J Rice, R6, Dylan, R8. There we go. Okay, we got good video from all our pilots. I'm pretty sure we have thumbs from all our pilots. Now we're going to be going on the tone.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
That's 4 drones in the air. This is the scariest gate right here. Everybody taking it as tight as they can. J Rice gets it a little wrong, but we have Amari, then Shames, then Dyken. Oh no, it's Dyken second. Everybody going high. Amari, first one over the clothesline. Shames now in second. Dylan getting a little wrong under the clothesline. Amari around the tree flag. Shames making his way out to the tree flag. Then Dylan. Amari gets stuck in the tree. And I feel like I can see a motor. That's usually not good. Well, that was all she wrote for Amari, and now we're watching as Shames wraps up the clapper, then Dylan. And J Rice still working on it. Still working on it, making his way through the Taste of Freedom, bringing it up high. But Shames getting that last gate a little wrong, but he's bringing it down the quarter mile, and Dylan close behind because Shames gave him a little bit of ground on him.
Shames lap 1 in first.
Only 1 second back with
Duck on
Dylan
lap
in
1
second place.
second.
J Rice finishing off lap 1, bringing it through the double gate section, 180, looking for that final
60
gate
seconds
down
remaining.
the quarter mile.
J Rice lap 1 in third.
James just keeping it smooth at this point. This is his race to lose. Oh, but Dylan's got him in his sights. They're both going to be going into this pole dancer together. They got to kind of space each other out. 1 and 2 move on. J Rice is down now on his lid. So if he
30
doesn't get
seconds
back up, they're
remaining.
both kind of guaranteed to move on. Dylan getting it wrong. Now he's upside down. Going through the Matt's boobs with Sean Ames. Dylan getting back up in the air. Going into our 4-gate section. Yeah, Dylan getting it wrong, but he's basically
10
guaranteed
seconds
second
remaining.
place now. Seeing a lot of sorry Brian in the J Rice feed, but nothing's happening.
Finish your lap and then land.
What's broke? Oh, we broke the clapper. So fly it like it's there. Just kind of spin around and shit.
James finished in
James
first.
finishing off in first place, dropping an 80 and an 85. Dylan coming around, bringing it down to Tesla quarter mile. And we're going to have a clapper to repair.
Daikon finished in second.
Okay, so can we get a team of people out there with some tape to go fix the clapper and then go retrieve some quads? We are looking for Alex, FPV, Chetmac, Free, and Joe Mama. This is race 10. This is consolation bracket. We're looking for our top 2 pilots that are going to be moving on to race 12 to face Shames and Daikon.
Oh, yeah. The official spec check from Lamone, the mad scientist of FPV.
I mean, if he can down like 6 shots of tequila and then write a whole new version of Beta Flight.
It's called Tequila Flight.
That's definitely a mad scientist to me.
It's a new branch. Look it up. You can find it on GitHub if you can navigate that website.
Okay, pilots. Looks like everybody's goggles down. Looks like everybody's ready to go. Going for 2. 2 of you moving on, 2 of you going home.
Arm your drones.
Elimination round.
Starting on the tone in less than 2.
Oh, Joe
Ooh.
Mama tried to slice that gate tighter than he's ever done it, and he ended up just smacking it. But he's back in this race.
Yep. In the air, getting her done here.
Alex FPV, first one up to the tree canopy, bringing it over the hurdles, followed by Chet Mac, Free making his way down. Joe Mama finally making it up to the canopy, but Alex FPV's video is looking a little sketchy back here.
Without a doubt, Chetmac has been the pilot I was surprised by the most, having not been super aware of him here
What?
recently. He has really come out swinging at this event, going absolutely bananas on this track. So
Right
it looks
now,
like he's
Alex
in the
is
lead.
chasing down Chet Mac and Free.
Yeah.
Alex got it a little wrong and then had something in his face, but then somehow got rid of it. But he
They're
is
pretty much-
chasing everybody down right now.
Yeah, about half a gate separates them. They're both going into the third dive section.
Yeah, Alex now in second, working on Chet Mac. He already passed Free, both into the clapper at the same time. Chet Mac making it through the gate.
Fully
Alex making it
clapped.
through the gate. Both of them into the double gate section. Chet Mac keeping it tight. Alex right behind him. Both of them working on the Texas quarter mile right now. Tesla
yeah.
quarter mile.
Going
They
down.
could
Who's
go
going to
either
take
way.
it?
Chet Mac in
lap
first.
1
Alex in
first.
second.
Alex FPV lap
We're gonna
1
see who
in
cuts
second.
these
Third
tires.
place
Chet
is
Mac
heading
gets it a
toward
little
the gate
wrong.
now.
Alex now in first place.
Joe Mama lap 1
Running
in fourth.
order. Alex, then Chet Mac, then Free.
It looks like about 3.5, 4 seconds separates the second and third
60
position right now.
seconds remaining.
There's definitely still a race to be had here. While Chet Mac is trailing Alex now going into the flag ladder section, up and at it to the tree flag and into the split S.
Alex keeping it together on this.
So clean.
That was a different line there.
Yeah.
.30 remaining.
Free about a gate and a half back from Chet Mac if he wants that transfer position.
Joe Mama continuing kind of his heat of pain here, hitting something else and in the grass again.
Alex finishing off, one more gate to go. Now
Yep.
down the stretch. Chet Mac bringing it into the double gate
10
section. Free
seconds
bringing it
remaining.
into double
Oh, wow,
gate
Free's-
section. Right
Free's
on
got
top of
him
each
in
other.
his
Alex
sights now.
FPV finished
This
in
is a
first.
race for
I don't
second
know. It's
place.
kind of hard
Nope.
to catch up down the quarter mile when we're RPM.
Yeah, too little,
spec'd.
too late.
Oh my gosh,
Chet
Free
Mac.
splits the trees. Cheater
Free.
In
line.
third. Finish your lap and then
I don't
land.
care.
That was
Who got
Free's
second there?
fastest lap of the event, a 73.14.
Wow. Free did some hero work there. Unfortunately, it was too little, too late, and Chet Mac takes the transfer position from Free. That's going to be an end to Free's event. That was an absolute hero move there, going
Yeah.
down that straight.
Joe Mama bringing it down the Tesla quarter mile, and
Joe
that
Mama
is it.
finished in fourth. Race over.
Now we're looking for
Okay.
Limon, Mondo, Johnny 5, NM Grower.
Next up, round 2, race 11.
So big time shout out from Mon to Mondo for bringing some gear to help make this stream extra awesome. Let's take a look at little pilot situation out there. They're all getting spec checked. The scale is on the table, and they are making their way to the pilot area in their seats here in Grimes County, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. So every pilot currently still alive in this tournament is guaranteed top 8. We are down to the top 8. The top 2 pilots in this heat are going straight to finals. So lots of good racing going on here today. Arm them up and let her rip.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
You can see that wind is ripping, and no, someone bounced off of the table. That was Mondo. Sorry, Brian, and he is back up in the air. Okay, so we're good. But Mondo's got some catch-up to do. But you could see in that launch cam just how the wind has picked up. It is steadily gusting, I'll say. So it's not a constant wind, but it is a kind of a gusty, strong wind that's in the race course right now. So that's going to affect these pilots as our leader is into the tree section, into the flag ladder and the tree flag. Going to the split S. Looks like... No, NM Grower is our leader. Wow, I totally missed that. I was watching Limon, but NM Grower is into the Taste of Freedom, and Limon is now entering the Taste of Freedom. Mondo's entering the Taste of Freedom. So there is a battle happening right now for that transfer position between Limon and Mondo, while NM Grower is way out in front into the clapper, and right about now, Limon is now in the clapper, and Mondo is in the clapper. So Mondo pulling on Limon. He wants to beat him here. He came to Texas. He said, listen, Limon, I used to live in Texas, too. I can come out and play. And both pilots are on the Tesla quarter mile while NM Grower is way out in the lead. Let's see who crosses first. Wow.
Lap 1 in second.
So Limon had Mondo by
third.
0.18 seconds. You can see Limon in Mondo's feed here as we have an absolute battle. Johnny 5 is back there. He's been flying incredible all day, finding himself into the top 8 of this event. And at this point, going to need someone to get something terribly wrong if he wants to advance here. But right now, we are watching that battle between Mondo and Limon. Limon has opened it up a little bit over Mondo as he heads down into the ladder flag section here and up through the... Oh, Limon hits a tree. Oh, don't get stuck. Oh, look at that. Like a pro. He knows this, but that puts Mondo into second place as Limon now is playing chase. And goodness gracious, what a race. 1
seconds remaining.
Bobble from Limon into a tree, but as you can see, Limon knows these trees. He's used to this. He is a Houston, Texas pilot. He knows that Oak Hollow life, and he knew what it took to stay in the air and not get stuck in one of those branches. Following the action here, Mondo now into
10 seconds
the
remaining.
2-gate section as Limon makes an error again. And Grower takes the win way out in front. Mondo now in the Tesla section, way in front of Limon. Just bring it home. And that's going to put Mondo and Grower moving up into the finals. Let's watch this last section for Limon coming through, and then Johnny 5 moving into the consolation bracket. His race is not done yet. They're spiking their drones like it's the last race. What is happening here?
Finished in 4th.
Johnny 5 is still in this. Mondo and NM Grower making it to the finals here in Houston, Texas.
Race over.
Okay, here we go. We got our 4 pilots on the line. We got Alex FPV on race band 1. We got Shames on race band 3, Chetmac on race band 6, and Daikon on race band 8. Looks like I got 4 thumbs from my pilots. Let me get a quick confirmation. They're looking good. All right, boys. Ready them up. It's time to race.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
Everyone through the first gate clean, but still on top of each other there. Beautiful race. Looks like Alex FPV's right in front. Shames in second. Chetmac in third. Right on top of Shames. Daikon in fourth. But still anybody's race early on. These guys are all within a second of each other. Alex the first one to make it out of the stairway to heaven on the back high flag. Looking really smooth there. Chetmac moved up to second place. Shames in third. Daikon and Shames are on top of each other right now. Alex FPV with a comfortable lead. Looks like about 2 seconds. Second place is just now exiting the clapper. Shames exiting the clapper too. So Shames and Chetmac really in a battle right now. Just 2 gates separating for that transfer position.
Alex
Fourth place
FPV
Dylan
lap
in
1
coming out of the
first.
clapper right now. Alex
Chet
FPV
Mack lap 1 in
deep
second.
into his second lap now.
Shames lap 1 in
Shames
third.
and Chet Mack within half a second of each other. Same set of gates. This is still
Daikon lap
anybody's
1 in
race
fourth.
here. Dylan, only one set of obstacles behind in fourth place. Daikon there
60
really pushing to
seconds
stay
remaining.
up. Alex FPV out front, comfortable lead. But the show right here, right now, is between Shames and Chet Mack. Chet Mack has a slight lead right now, just one gate ahead. Shames making up some ground. Big section here. Shames with the pass. They're on top of each other in this stitch-up section. Headed back to the Taste of Freedom. Shames with a slight lead
30
here.
seconds remaining.
But Chet Mack on him. We're going to see how it comes out. Meanwhile, your leader, Alex FPV, out in front comfortably. The battle back in the clapper. They are on each other. Shames has Chet Mack in his view. It's going to come down to these last few turns. Chet Mack
Alex FPV
down.
finished in
Chet Mack
first.
goes down. Shames is going to
10
move into
seconds
second
remaining.
place. Make his way into the finals. Here comes Shames crossing the
finished in
line.
second. Daikon finished in third.
Shames noticeably excited there,
Finish your
as he
lap
should
and
be.
then run.
Amazing race there. Alex
Chet
FPV
Mack
and
finished in
Sean
fourth.
Ames moving on in this race. Great race there for Chet Mack. Such a battle. That was probably the battle of the event so far. Chet Mack and Shames were just all over it. Shames kept the pressure on. Chet Mack, that was just back and forth, back and forth. That was a race right there.
What did I miss? Who's moving on? Alex?
It was Alex and Shames.
Nice.
Yep, Alex and Shames moving on. The battle of the race between Chet Mack and Shames there, like, it was incredible.
I went in to talk to my kids, and then Emma's like, "Is my best friend there?" I'm like, "Alex?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, he's outside. You'll have to talk to him later." And she's like, "Okay, I'll talk to you later," and hangs up on me.
Okay. Well, Limon just had to unpack his bag because he thought he was done.
Yeah, he was going home.
He spiked his quad at the end of the heat and then started packing his bags.
Did he actually
And
spike it?
He did. Yeah, I mean, somebody spiked it. I'm just guessing it was him. Was that you, Yvonne? Yeah, he
said,
spikes
yeah.
his quad and starts packing his bag when he loses, like, after the winner's bracket heat. Like,
And then what? It's me and you in finals already?
yep, you and I are in finals, and then we're gonna chase. We're gonna face.
Oh, Limon was in an R heat and gave
Yeah,
up?
he was.
That's funny.
So
So let's see the spike. This is Limon being a champion. He takes it through. Oh yeah, because I remember he hit that gate, and then I was like feared for my life. It looks like it fell out of the air. Yeah, your quad fell out of the air.
I'm seeing a lot of goggle touching. Looks
This
like I was
is-
getting those final adjustments. I
this
got a
is
thumb for Johnny
semifinals.
5, thumb for Shames. Everybody's thumbed. We are ready to race.
Top
Semi-final
two
race.
go into finals.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
And they're up. Oh, Alex tried to cut it super tight, but he's going to have to turn around, and now he's got some traffic to go through. Oh, he's so close to somebody. He's bringing through the pretzel section, going up high to the canopy. Now fighting for 1-2, I believe. Right behind Limon. Shames close behind. All going up to the tree canopy. Down into the pole dancer section where they bring it around the tree, the next tree, and then here's your pole dancer. And it looks like Alex FPV has already got out in the lead. Followed by Limon and Shames. It's going to be a battle between Limon and Shames if Alex FPV keeps up this pace.
He's keeping it real smooth there. Limon and Shames, though, working their way through that section, headed back to the Taste of Freedom. Looks like Shames is a little bit ahead. They're taking a little bit different lines over the trees. Shames ahead there.
Oh,
Shames with the bobble, though, so that's going to put Limon in second place. Shames keeping it
Shames
dirty.
lights
Shames is
out.
picking up the goggles, taking a bow. That's going to be Shames in sixth place. Sixth place. Thank you very much, Shames. Back to the race, though. Alex FPV up front. Limon in second.
Yeah.
Alex moving on to the second lap.
Alex FPV
Johnny
lap
Limon
one
now
in
moving on to the
first.
second place. Johnny
Johnny
5.
lap
top
1 in
five.
second.
Top 5, Johnny
Lap
5.
1 in
Still on
third.
the sticks here, bringing it down the Tesla quarter mile, taking it on to his final lap. Back up front, Alex FPV has about a 3-gate lead. I'd call it a 1.5 over Limon. Both of them, Limon
60
taking it up and
seconds
over
remaining.
around the back tree, under and up. Love it. Johnny 5 keeping it really smooth there, taking his way up and over the big hurdle. Alex FPV, though, way in the lead.
Yeah.
Kind of very interesting line
Oh,
there. I
he's
like that a
cutting
lot.
it tight for somebody
Yeah,
that
he
just has to
is.
finish.
Looks like he's getting ready to run in the finals, keeping that pace up, seeing what it feels up there.
I like his
30
OSD. It
seconds
says Alex
remaining.
/ free new tech.
I love it.
Oh. Yeah, Alex
And
is
here he
ready to
goes.
take finals.
He is heading his way in the finals now. Just got to bring it down the Tesla quarter mile. And there it goes. We're going to see Alex
Alex
FPV
FPV
in
A
finals.
67.13 from
seconds
Alex
remaining.
FPV.
Wow. Oh, new
Fastest lap of the event, and he's like long range in his quad when he needs to have it back, ready to go.
And here goes
after this.
Limon
Finished
taking
in
it in the
second.
finals. So your finals will be Alex
Finish your lap
FPV,
and then
Limon, NM Grower, and Mondo.
Yep. Swap those packs. We're going straight into it. This is a Chase the Ace final to figure out our top 4.
And here comes Johnny 5 through the last little section there, taking the back gate. Johnny 5, top 5, bringing it down the Tesla quarter mile into the finish gate. Let's get a round of applause for Johnny 5, guys. That's an incredible
Race
finish
over.
today. Top 5 finish for Johnny 5.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's a time we've all been waiting for. We made it to finals. We're here. We've got our top 4 pilots figured out: Limon, Mondo, Alex FPV, and NM Grower. 4 of the top pilots in the world here at the Houston Long Track race. Yeah, it's just a matter of time before these 4 pilots face off into a Chase the Ace round. We are initiating a hole shot gate. It is the second gate on the track, and it's just a matter of time before we get this sucker rolling. So, all right, so the pilots are wrapping it up at the launch stands, heading into the pilot seats. We are just moments away from getting this race in the air as Yvonne gets the seat just right. There's definitely a hometown advantage going on here, but Yvonne and Grower representing Houston, Texas, and I think they are the kind of the pilots to beat here in this region, and they're facing off against 2 of the best in the world, the Algorand 13th pilot in 2023 and Mondo and Alex FPV from the Drone Racing League. Here we go. Pilots, arm your quads.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
They are all in first, and we are into the tightrope section. Looking for a leader here. Who's it going to be? Almost impossible to tell. I would say NM Grower and Alex look to be 1 and 2. Alex is leading. And at this point, the video appears to be holding up. It's not great. It's kind of normal. Yeah, Grower and Mondo are in the dirt. So it's just Alex and Limon in the air here. So this is a Chase the Ace round. This is going to be an official round. Because we had video. Mondo's in the air. Back up in the air here. And looking at the running order, Alex is in the lead. Limon is following about a gate and a half behind. And while NM Grower is out, Mondo is back up in the air playing catch-up going into the clapper.
Alex
Alex
FPV lap 1 in first. Lehman lap 1 in second.
Yeah, so Alex is in the lead. Limon was 2 seconds back of Alex here. Definitely not over yet, so a lot of racing still to go down here at the long track race as Mondo passes on to lap number
Mondo
2.
lap 1 in third. 60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Alex moving up into the split S section and the corkscrew to a little fancy line there for the corkscrew into the Matt's boob section. Looked really, really clean. Reverse split S into the Taste of Freedom and now into the Hero Dive and
30
the Sketchy
seconds
Gate.
remaining.
If he keeps it clean, he's going to take the win here in the first heat of Chase the Ace, leaving the clapper while Limon is just now entering the clapper. So you can see 3 to 4 seconds separate the 2 pilots right now as Alex now on the Tesla quarter mile. Whew, we were able to get this heat in. The video
10
held up.
seconds remaining.
And
Alex
Alex
FPV
takes
finished
win
in
number
first.
1 in this Chase the Ace finals here at the Houston Long Track race. So
Lehman
great
finished in
racing,
second.
everybody. Limon takes second. Mondo
Finish your lap
is
and then
third
land.
regardless because NM Grower is getting in a golf cart to go find that drone.
Mondo finished
There it
in
goes.
third.
All right, good job, everybody.
Race over.
Pilots here on site, and to everyone in the chat, what is our over and under? How many heats do you think Chase the Ace is going to go here tonight? What do you think? 2 heats? You think Alex is going to 2 and done, shut it down, or is there still some upsetment to happen? 4. All right, going for 4. I like that. I almost always just vote for 5 because I want to see 5. Yeah, I think we could definitely see 3. Yeah, I'm looking for one of my favorite pilots here to just throw down something crazy because he's in the bin it or win it category coming into heat number 2. Grower's able to get the hover on the drone, still good. So you're going to be able to fly that one again? Rocking and rolling. All right, so our pilots are heading out to the launch stands, which are 2 tables, and we're getting ready to send off heat number 2 of this Chase the Ace final. And right now our ace to chase is Alex FPV, Lamone with a 2, Mondo with a 3, and NM Grower with a 4. Chase the Ace is upon us. It's right at 6 o'clock p.m., so more than likely we're going to get some time to do some oval track racing in here in just a bit. I heard some talking of people wanting to do some 6S oval racing. I want to see drag racing more so than even ovals. I'm going to take the line completely out of it. Custom new tech canopies. $50. Just hit up Alex FPV on Insta. So NM Grower out there just putting the final finishing touches on that drone, making sure it is in fact 533 grams. Guessing it's 533.01 now. There we go. That battery wasn't quite charged as much as the other one, so it was a little too light. But here we are as NM Grower, our final pilot's walking back to his seat. We are ready and about ready to send heat number 2 of this Chase the Ace final. Once again, a rundown of the standings from heat number 1. Alex FPV taking a win. He's our first ace to chase. Lamone with a 2. Mondo with a 3rd. And NM Grower with a 4th. So we are just moments away from getting this one in the air. Pilots, any objections out there? There's our thumb up from NM Grower and everyone else. So pilots, arm your drones. We are going live on the tone.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
Here we go. The launch is in the air. Once again, Alex FPV's video clears up immediately, but he gets it wrong on the first gate, and these pilots are on and at it. So looking for a leader here. It looks like it's going to be Mondo is actually out in the lead. Too hard to tell right now. Looking at the... Ooh, and Alex is getting it wrong. So as of right now, there's a good chance that we're going to have 2 aces to chase after this one, but Alex is saying, no, we are going to chase them down and see what we can do here. So looking for the running order here. Alex, was that video issues at all? Was that? No. Okay. No, this video, I didn't see it, but I wasn't watching for it that time. So watching. Now, these 3 pilots are all on the same gate. They're into the clapper. All 3 pilots in the clapper at the exact same time, while NM Grower gets it a little bit wrong, and now Lamone appears to be out in front by just half of a gate's time onto the Tesla quarter mile. Let's see what this running order is and see the separation here. Line of sight, about 12 feet separates Lamone and Mondo here. NM Grower also onto that lead lap as they are cruising now into the tightrope section. Who's going to be our leader? Looks like Mondo by the tiniest bit there. He got to pass on Lamone in the tightrope section. And coming up to the stairway to heaven, I see Mondo in Lamone's video right now. About 3 to 4 feet is all that separates them as they come into the pole dancer section. 1, 2, 3. Who's it gonna be? Mondo still in Lamone's feed, chasing him down. Too little, too late. Can he catch him? Lamone wants one, but he gets it a little bit wrong, and Mondo puts a little bit of space between Lamone and himself as they push on to the Taste of Freedom section. While we're getting colorful language coming out of Grower right now, Mondo goes down and Lamone takes the lead. Here we go. Who's going to be our second ace to chase? As Lamone is currently the only pilot flying, but Mondo is able to get it back up in the air as he is through the clapper and wrapping up this final part of this lap. It's going to be Lamone, barring something crazy, with the win in heat number 2 of Chase the Ace.
10 seconds
Alex
remaining.
FPV said this was going down fast,
first.
But Lamone takes the W right there as Mondo now with a
Finish
second.
your lap and then
So that
land.
running order is going to be
Mondo
Lamone,
finished in
Mondo,
second.
Inim Grower, and Alex FPV. Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing at least one more here at the Houston Oval Track race, as we are grabbing the golf cart and finding some drones. So there we go. Inim Grower was able to find his drone out there in the lake. They were able to make it up the hill too with the golf cart. So we are winning Charlie Sheen style here in Grimes County, Texas. So looking at the raw points, it would be Lamone leading with raw points with a 2 and a 1. Alex and Mondo both have 5 points, while Inim Grower has 7 points currently. But this, my friend, is Chase the Ace. So anytime a heat launches, you are still fully capable of winning the event. All you got to do is win twice. So currently, right now, we've got Alex and Lamone as an ace to chase here in Grimes, Texas at the, what is this, the 4th year of Long Track? How many? This is the 4th edition of the Houston Long Track here from the brain of Inim Grower himself. I was so skeptical of the track. I was game because that's why we're here. Let's see some wild stuff from Grower, but setting it up, I'm like, how will I ever learn this track? But I was so surprised. He's such a good track designer that it was intuitive. It was so intuitive, and you were able to just figure it out. The tree gaps, as crazy as they were, they made sense, and we had a phenomenal track to be able to race on here, and I consider it a true honor to be able to do so. This was a custom drone that was built on the kitchen table last night at the Long Track Airbnb, but this is does the frame have a name? It's the JS1. Okay. It's a JS1, but it's special. Look at this custom canopy they built from a water bottle. But this has been what Alex has been flying all day, so it's obvious he's not going to be flying this one. So what will he be flying in this upcoming heat? Let's see. We've got the lead engineer from the new tech company here with us right now. Free. What is it that Alex will be flying here this afternoon now that the JS1 has met its maker?
He'll be flying a Typhon.
Oh, he's flying a Typhon. Okay.
Backup.
All right, so I'm guessing we've got 2 open racers, a light switch, and a Typhon here today. Yeah, we're going to see how it's going to go. But this was a very, very gruesome, exciting end to the new tech company's version of the JS1, which is really just a JS1 with a really cool canopy on it. Actually, technically, I said this was a water bottle. I lied. This is actually a heat-formed polycarbonate canopy. Yeah, sorry. But look at that. I think Inim Grower's got an ace in him for sure. Mondo is, I've always said, one of the smartest people I've ever met in my entire life. He might be just gunning for the podium and knows that if he just doesn't try to win the heat, he can get on the podium. We'll see. I don't know. Mondo's also not a pussy. So what is it, Mondo? Are you gonna win it or bin it, or are you gonna go for the podium? Which is it? Win. You see that? He said win. Dude, this is the best weather we've had the entire weekend right now as we come into finals. All right, our pilots are making their way back, getting ready to get into their seats at the Long Track race, V4 here in Grimes County, Texas. Let's see, thumbs for good video. All right, pilots, arm your drones. Will this be it, or will we have a new ace to chase? We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, arm your drones.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
Water bottles and Whataburger. We're in Texas and we're racing, baby. 2 aces to chase. It's Lamone and Alex FPV. Will they shut it down, or will Mondo and Inim Grower open the door for heat number 4? Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Oh, just like that, Lamone goes down. So not looking good for him to be the ace to shut it down. But Alex FPV up into the stairway to heaven, coming around while Mondo is playing chase. Lamone is down for the count. His drone has given up. That's it. But look out, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Alex out there to the tree flag, but Mondo is just a half of a second behind him, and Inim Grower is into the stitch it up section as well, but there's a bit of a midair between Mondo and Inim Grower, giving it clean sailing for Alex FPV if he can keep it clean here and go out to the dive section and the sketchy gate and the clapper. Here we go. Wrapping up lap number 1 here. Alex FPV's trying to bring it home and shut it down. Really, it's down to Inim Grower to put up an ace. If he's going to force heat number 4, or is 3 going to be it? We're about to find out as Alex goes on to lap number 2 with a 68.86. Not even playing. He's here to win it. It's going to be his if he doesn't mess it up. But Grower now pushing into second, so we'll have to see how points shake out. That might have an effect on our podium, as Lamone was our points leader, but he goes down. He's going to get a big fat 4 here, and that might
Mondo lap 1
be
and third.
destructive for him in regard to
60
trying to hit
seconds
this
remaining.
podium. So as of right now, it's going to be Alex FPV if this order continues, as he's into the ladder section and the tree gate, going down to the big split S and stitching it up. Here we go. He's got all the space in the world with the little inventor's line as he goes into the Taste of Freedom. Can he keep it clean? He is seconds upon seconds ahead of P2, but Grower trying to catch him as he's now heading into the Taste of Freedom section. It's got to be
30
at least
seconds
7 or 8
remaining.
seconds between the two, so it's just a matter of keeping it clean as Alex now into the double gate section. 1, 2, 3 gates, and now he's on the Tesla quarter mile. There it is. Freestyle it is. Flippy floppy, ladies and gentlemen, your long track
Alex
champion,
FPV finished in first.
flying someone else's quad,
10
putting
seconds
up his
remaining.
PB with a 136.24 with the flip. Is he
NM
going to
Shore
lose someone
finished in
else's drone? We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your champion, Alex
your lap and then land.
FPV. Up there, baby. Mondo bringing it in as NM Grower gets a 2.
Mondo
Let's do
finished in
some
third.
math and science and find out who the podium is going to be here. So Alex takes a win. Taking the win, obviously, Alex. Coming in with 7 points, representing Houston, Texas, my favorite Russian, Lamone. And rounding out our podium, you might know him as Mondo. We know him as the 13th Algorand pilot on the Drone Racing League. Takes third here at the Houston long track race. And Grower just didn't want to win or podium in his own race. He's like, listen, this is for you guys, being a true gentleman. Yeah, he's tired of looking at those trophies, but that's it. So the math, the science is in. Alex FPV with your W. Lamone with a second, first, and fourth is able to get second place. And Mondo with a third, a second, and a third gets in third place. While NM Grower just 1 point back out of third place, rounds out as our reserve podium member. I hate that term. Cool. So we'll go to a trophy ceremony. Is that cool, Grower?
First of all, I just want to thank everybody for coming. This is like a race that has been a long time coming. I had a lot of pressure from probably Yvonne, I feel like was the main organizer of the pressure to help spur this event on to happen. But I want to thank Yvonne for the pressure, everybody else for colluding with him to help make it happen, and then just every one of you that showed up here today, because that's really what counts, right? This thing happens because all y'all are here. Otherwise, I'd just be here by myself with way too much food to eat. So we made some history at this event, I feel like, and one of those, and I feel like in a lot of ways, but one way that can really be measured is this 1 mile track that we did, the Super Speedway 1 mile oval. 3 laps around it. So 3-lap race, 3 miles long. It was incredible. It was really exciting to watch. I feel like we learned a lot, or we have a lot of questions to ask. Not as many answers, but lots of questions from that event. It was very exciting to see. So third place is none other than our friend Sean Ames. Nice. In second place for the long track is none other than our boy Mondo, earning it. And this one's really cool because I had a lot of help putting this event on from a lot of people, and a lot of thanks are owed to all of you. But one guy that helped me a whole lot making these trophies was Free. He's my guru for a lot of things, but 3D print for sure. And he helped me design all the little things for these trophies. And he said, I'm going to work extra hard on the piece for the 1 mile oval because I'm coming here to win that race. And I'm going to be taking that trophy home. And guess what? I get to give it to my man Free. So big round of applause. It's so awesome to have you have it. Hell yeah. Love it. Love it. In third place, the only guy to win 2 trophies at this event is our boy Mondo for the long track. That's awesome. Second place in this event, my boy, my tormentor, my good friend, Mr. Limon. What the fuck? Yeah, help me out with these. This is a lot to hold. This is a lot of hardware. These 2 right here go out to somebody that everyone knows out there. A lot of people cheer for. I know I do when I see him fly. It's really awesome to have everyone join, to have Alex here at this event. It made it super awesome, and he showed up and made it happen. So our winner of the long track race, Alex FPV himself, Alex Campbell, give it up. Yeah, we're taking pictures. There we go. Speech?
Yeah, I love Texas. I say it every time I come down here. I really want to move here, and I don't know, man. You have the greatest drone races in the world after this event. I think you earned that title with the catering, the track, the facilities. We can't beat it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of love for Texas, and I just can't wait to come back.
Nice. Well, thank you all very much. Thanks once again. Thanks everybody watching on the live stream. We'll maybe see y'all here next year if you're cool enough to think it's something to do. Other than that, I thank all of you for coming. It has been awesome. It was truly a pleasure to have all of y'all here. And let's do a little more over racing. You are all shit pilots. Yes.